University of Pennsylvania campus in rainy Philadelphia. And a look at runners outside historic Franklin Field for the Penn Relays Carnival. Despite the weather, runners from high school, college, and world elite competitors here for the largest track and field event in the United States. More than 22,000 competing here over 3 days, with the emphasis on a unique kind of race. Imagine a race not always won by the fastest. Well, it's not hard to imagine. It's called the relay. It's where speed meets speed, but speed doesn't always win. It takes precise passes, proper pace, poise, and patience.
Here's Maurice Green. He has the baton. Great Britain's in front. Here's the finish. Great Britain. Marion Jones with a baton. Here's the third exchange.
The baton has to get around the track.
The best Americans are here in Philadelphia to answer the doubters. The Golden Sprinters ready to take the baton to the line. And America's fastest females racing toward respect. They all run today in the 111th Penn Relays. NBC Sports presents USA versus the World at the 111th Penn Relays. Tom Hammond here for the first leg of the Outdoor Visa Championship Series. And let's go to the stands here at Franklin Field now and join Lewis Johnson.
All right, Tom, thanks a lot. Well, the weather may not be good, but listen to these fans, which proves the point that this is not just a track meet. The Penn Relays are an event, and for 111 years straight, they have welcomed athletes from ages 8 to 80 and from all over the world. Russia, Great Britain, Canada, Jamaica, and of course, a lot of great American athletes are here too. And Carol Lewis, I know you have a lot of great memories from running the Penn Relays yourself.
You're absolutely right, Lewis Johnson. If you grew up in this area like I did, you know the Penn Relays weekend, it means excitement. The crowds here are always fabulous no matter what. And the neatest thing is you give the high school athletes, the collegiate athletes, an opportunity to compete with the best in the world. And one of those athletes competing today is Alan Webb, the high school record holder. And he's running the anchor leg for the blue team in the sprint medley. And more on the sprint medley relay. Let's go to Dwight Jones.
All right, Carol, the sprint medley relay is a ladder-type relay, 200 meters, 400, and then 800. This race has Olympic pedigree. It was on the schedule in 1908 in London and debuted here at the Penn Relays 90 years ago. I asked Alan Webb, is he worried about that transition, that handoff from the 400 to the 800? He said, heck no, I ran a lot of 4x400s in high school. Back up to Tom.
All right, Dwight, and you see the lane assignments. Alan Webb is the anchor on that blue team, which is in the outside in lane 9. Again, a unique sort of relay race. We don't see it very often. A 200, a 200, a 400, and an 800 for the anchors.
And that's really the challenge today is passing of the baton. And usually sprinters are going to sprinters and distance racers are passing to distance runners. But today in the sprint medley relay you have the short sprinters passing to the quarter milers and then on to the middle distance guys. So it's going to be a real challenge. And the one sound you don't want to hear, Tom, is this one. If you hear that one, you know you've made a big mistake. As we look at the two teams from the United States, of course, Alan Webb anchoring the blue team. We should see him drop a good time. And the Cadivas Robinson, who's already run 145 low earlier this season, will anchor the red team.
And the Jamaican team with Usain Lightning Bolt.
And I tell you what, he has earned that name because he dropped a huge time in the 200 meters last April, 1993, only 18 years of age, but he suffered an injury, was in Athens, but didn't have a good performance. Back healthy now, hoping to be in Helsinki at the World Championships.
That Jamaican team sandwiched by the two U.S. teams, and they're on their way in the sprint medley relay. This first leg, 200 meters.
And this leg will be in lanes, as will be the next 200-meter leg. And then we'll talk about what happens after that. And listen to the crowd. Woo, woo.
That's because the Jamaicans are off to a good start with their lead-off leg. Usain Bolt. Here's the second leg, another 200-meter leg.
That's right, and that was a conservative exchange there for the 200-meter between Bolt and Williams. And let's see now what they can do as the U.S. is trying to hold the lead.
Here comes the next baton exchange, and this will be the third leg. It'll be a 400-meter leg.
Now the quarter milers will stay in lanes around this turn and then break to the inside. And remember, you have to have at least a step and a half on the athlete who is next to you or behind you before you can go over.
Otherwise, it's the USA blue, the USA red, and the Jamaican team right now. The USA red team, the blue team, and Jamaica.
For the red team, Mitch Potter out there running the quarter, trying to hold lead, and Ashton Collins for the blue team, but Jamaica's right there in the mix, and oh, he's getting some energy from this crowd.
Right together as they come into the home straightaway for the final baton pass. This will be an 800-meter leg. This baton pass could be a little tricky. Safely passed. Alan Webb runs the anchor leg for the blue team. They're in second place behind Jamaica. The USA red is third.
So Alex Morgan now has the baton for Jamaica, Tom, and Alan Webb, as you mentioned there, for the United States. But look, moving up there is Kadivus Robinson, now moving up in the second position behind Jamaica.
Kadivus Robinson of the USA red team moving by to take the lead.
Now, if I was Jamaica, if I was Alex Morgan, I'd stay right there on Kadivus Robinson's back, because Kadivus has made the decision to take the lead. He can allow Robinson to lead and then wait and see what happens on the last lap.
Kadivus Robinson of the USA red leads. Alex Morgan of Jamaica second. Alan Webb of the USA blue team is third. And here comes the final lap.
Now they've gotten within themselves, all the runners, after the excitement of passing the baton, and now it's going to come down to strength and guts.
Robinson of the USA red in front. Alan Webb, USA blue, is second. Jamaica's Alex Morgan is third. And moving up quickly, the South African team with Werner Botha, their anchor leg.
Oh,
they take third.
And the Jamaican fans are now upset.